So hi guys, I am Neil Christian Baligasa and I will talk about outdoor activities. So if you and your friends are planning to go or to climb to a mountain but you don't know what to do first before you go to the mountain, so here I am. I'm giving you tips, different equipments and safety guidelines before you go to the mountain. So without further ado, let's roll our intro. So before we start to giving our tips and the safety guidelines, so we're gonna give a short description about what is mountaineering. So mountaineering is the set of activities that involves ascending mountains. Mountaineering related activities that include traditional outdoor climbing, skiing, and transversing via ferratas. Indoor climbing, sport climbing, and bouldering are also considered as mountaineering. So mountaineering can also be called as alpinism and also hiking. So we're gonna go first to the safety guidelines. So before going or doing the mountaineering activity, first you need to plan your route. Second, you need to know your physical capabilities and limitations. Third is to pack the essentials, those things that what you need and things that important to you also. Next is to take a course, dress appropriately, not to dress like going to a mall or to the beach. So you need to dress properly, like you need to wear a 3-layer jacket, just like what our teacher told us. So, and next is trailhead safety. So during climbing a mountain, you need to stay on the trail. You don't need to go anywhere to look for a beautiful angle for like 10 meters or 20 meters away from your team or from the trail, because there might be situations that you don't know where to go back to the trail. And next is wildlife safety. So next is stay aware of your surroundings and location, and also keep hydrated. You need to bring a lot of water. And after the mountaineering, you have a trailhead safety. Next is tell people you're back. And next is reflect on your trip and share helpful info. That means that once you already got home or you're done from the activity, the mountaineering activity, let yourself from what happened before, during, and after the activity. What have you observed? What have you discovered? What have you learned? And other things. And don't forget to share it from other people, that especially to those people they still don't know those tips, those safety guidelines about mountaineering activities, so that they will be informed. And next is to store your gears properly. So before after you clean your mess, your trashes at the mountain, be careful at looking in your equipments, your things. Make sure that that even one of your your toothbrush or your sock or your hiking gears, make sure that everything has been stored at your backpack. And that's it for the hiking safety tips. Next, the tips for mountaineering. So tips are the preparation of planning, footwear for mountaineering, food for mountaineering, weather watching, emergency shelter, actions for an emergency. So in case that a mountaineering emergency happened while you're doing the activity. So first is do not rush, remain calm, and otherwise a minor mishap could escalate a major incident. So next is quickly assess the casualty's condition. You need to check what is wrong and where is the injury spot, if there is an injury happened from the members, and determine if they can be treated and evacuated by the party, or if external assistance is required. Call for external assistance if there is needed using your phone. If you have no signal, then someone needs to leave to get help. So someone needs to go back to go down so he or she could get some help. Or and
oh my god! Wow!
Never leave a casualty unattended unless it is completely unavoidable. So move the casualty to shelter and keep them warm, hydrated, and reassured. However, never move a casualty if you suspect any spinal injuries. Never move far from your ascent route, as this is where mountain rescue teams will focus their search. If you need to find a shelter, then leave a sign indicating your direction to rescue them. So in case that you really need a help from the rescue team, so never go anywhere from your location if you already told them your coordinates from the compass and which part of the mountain are you and your team. You need to stay there and don't go anywhere, so that when the rescue team comes, they can get you immediately. So emergency communications, means of communication. So always take your phone, your radios, anything that can help you from anything that is for communication. Be safe. You need to be knowledgeable and don't be such an irrational person when you are doing these things, because it might cause you harm if you are doing nonsense things. So you need to be safe and you need to act safe. And don't forget your first aid. So in case of something happen, something injury or something wound, at least you have a first aid, so that you can stop the bleeding. And that is all.
Hey, that's pretty good.
That is all, and I hope you learned from what I said, from those tips, those safety guidelines before, during, and after those, and to the tips that I gave you. I hope you learned a lot from this video, and yeah, that is all, and thank you for watching. Bye.